Hi, sweethearts. So I'm reading a book that is about violence in close relationships, and I've also read a book, right, um, some months ago that was about men's violence against women, and it's really heavy, reading, and I get kind of sad, it's just so much bad thing going on in this world, but I also think it's really important to educate yourself, and I am the kind of person who reads like everything, I just love books, and I read everything, and I read a lot, like really, really much. And the thing is like this, that one thing that stands out very much is the importance of financial, I can't say that word, I'm sorry, you know what I mean, like money, independence, and how money is used to control, and how money is like used to um, take away freedom from people. And that's so freaking crazy and sad. And, you know, this really touches my heart because I have been in the situation where I myself has been like offered, I buy you a new car, I'll, pay for your phone, I will gas up your car, moving with me, my house is much better than yours, and come and work in my company, right? And I think that the most sad part about this is that many women and girls get like into this whole Cinderella princess story, and we watch those stupid Disney movies like from when we are little, and I didn't let my kid watch them, honestly, because she's a grown up now, because I didn't want her to get brainwashed with that kind of crap. Because what happens in those movies, they are like, oh, this is a girl standing on the road, and here comes this prince, and he's like, I'm taking you up on my horse, and then you will move into my castle, and that's it. And I think that's so stupid. Like, that's so freaking stupid. She doesn't even ask like any smart questions. Like, are you sane in the head? Do I why would I want to leave everything in my like life and go away with you? I don't even know, we had just met you. Or like, the Beauty and the Beast. What the fuck is that? Like, honestly, what is that? It's like, yeah, he's like screaming and throwing things and behaving like a real asshole, and you love him to back to sanity. Sweetheart, it doesn't freaking work that way. You can't like love somebody's brain, you can't love somebody's brain damage to healthy. And if they have like a frontal lobe problem, then you fucked. I'm sorry, you need to like educate yourself, like for real. And I am quite educated, and when all these like offers came, I was like, this is not healthy. So I declined everything. And he also kind of like was a lot about like, oh, I wanted to get pregnant. And I was like, I already have a like grown up child, I don't want to have any more kids. And like, I think it's really important as a woman to not sleep with people the first you do, like get to know them really well before you do that, because it's really easy to end up in situations that are bad for you. And you don't it takes time to see like somebody's layers and to get to know people like, well. And yeah, so back to this like thing. Then we ended the relationship because it was I was like, this is not healthy, I don't want to be a part of this, so I backed out. And I have seen friends who gone into that trap, who gone into the whole Cinderella, I'm coming here with my horse and I get you everything you want. And they were like, oh, he's paying for everything, I can just like relax and not take responsibility of my own life. But what happens there is actually that he's making you a child again. And I'm using he and her, but it can be the different dynamic also. It can be like she and him. It doesn't matter, you know. But it's like the dynamic is like the same. If somebody's trying to make you a child and you're a grown up and they try to take away your grown up responsibility, that's a really really big red flag. Like that's really really bad. So, you know, the and then like people get stuck in like situationships where they get beaten and they get, you know, sexual assaulted, and they get like going to freaking hell with this person, and they can't leave because they can't, like, you know, afford their own place. They haven't worked forever. She wants to leave. He takes the phone away and he's like, yeah, you can leave, but you know, you're leaving the house, you're leaving the car, you're leaving the phone, you're leaving everything, right? And you don't have any money. Where are you going to go? And if somebody says that to you, be just like fuck off and go anyway, you know, because anywhere is better than that place you just left. And so, you know, be strong. And if you're going through this, like, please do educate yourself. And I know it can be like really dangerous too. But you know, maybe you can like go to library and, you know, not check out the books because that leaves traces, but like read at the library. And you know, be safe and be careful. And somebody that is abusing you, like mentally, physically, like sexually or financially, or like in any kind of way, shape or form, that person doesn't love you, and you're not like responsible for that person or whatever trauma they went to or whatever diagnosis they may have, or like anything like that, you know. You don't mess up your life, you know. And you can love somebody on distance. You can like, okay, I love you, I really like you, but you're not treating me well, so I can't stay here, you know. Don't drown with people who doesn't want to be safe and stop drowning themselves. So, and don't listen to all the bullshit and the controlling about nobody will ever love you and you will never be happy, and you know, all of that. Just like be smart, educate yourself, get a plan out, and protect your children, because that's really really important. And you know, like, don't quit your job, like work wherever, whatever, have your own money, like always, you know. And I'm not saying like, oh, never take anything from anybody, or you know, if somebody's earning more money they can't, like, you know, treat you on anything. I'm not saying, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you looking after your own life and taking like grown up responsibilities, and also always pay for your own car, your own phone, your own like housing, you know, share the costs of housing, and never ever ever like quit your job, because that is your ticket way out. And I also have always told my kiddo to have like a fuck off amount of money, you know, like this is your money, you have it in your own place, in your own space. And if something bad happens, then you can just leave because you have your fuck off account. And that, I think that's really really important, and especially for all the girls. And you know, don't be stupid, like don't, oh, here he comes, he has a horse, I'm jumping in, you know. Not jumping in like jumping into relationship, jumping on the horse. It's like, you know, get to know them, like really really get to know them, so you know what you're jumping into. That's all. Thank you for being here. You are good enough, your body, and see you soon again. Take care. Bye. And yeah, this is your daily reminder to take care of yourself, sweetheart, which is really really important. See you soon again. Bye.